in today's video, I want to give you 7 signs that are indicative of your soul coming back together to wholeness after it may have splintered off and fragmented due to trauma in your life at some point. This trauma may have been as a child, an adolescent. Different periods in adulthood can cause our soul to fragment and protect us. And what happens is these pieces of us, they can come back to wholeness, to come back. Our puzzle pieces can come back to be put in when the soul feels safe enough, okay? So the very first sign that you may be coming back together is emotional waves. Now, these usually have no clear trigger or reason, but there's all of this emotion. I mean, it's usually going to be shedding, tears and maybe feelings of sadness, things like this that are coming up, and you're like, oh man, what is happening here? Well, know that this is not regression. This is not regression. This is reunion. Okay, you are coming back together. The second sign that your pieces are coming back to you, that your soul is coming back together, is sudden grief for past versions of yourself. You may grieve that joyful version of yourself that you feel that you used to be, or that strong, resilient version that you feel in your mind that you used to be. But we can grieve these past versions of ourselves, and these memories will come up. And this is a really common phase of, soul retrieval as things come back together. Just imagine all of these arrows coming in to this target, which is you. They're coming back. They're coming back. These things are coming back to you to complete you again. So just know that you're not going backward during this phase, okay? Phase 3 of when your soul is actually coming back together is feeling heavier before lighter. The body has to hold what is returning. Nothing is wrong with you, but the body has to adjust and hold these frequencies that are returning. I mean, these things left for a reason. We couldn't handle them at the time. All right, so this phase, it may not be so fun, because things can feel heavier. The saying, things get worse before they get better. This is one of those cases, but it's a very real thing. Again, I am going through this right now, guys. Right now. So the fourth sign of soul retrieval and the coming back together of you, the returning home of you. The fourth sign is that old memories may resurface vividly. Okay, they're coming back, these memories of different things, and it's like they just come out of nowhere. You're like, oh, wow, I hadn't thought about that in so long. Maybe a joyful memory, may not be a joyful memory, but it's things that you didn't consciously, you don't know where it even came from. And you can witness these things now safely. So again, these are things coming back home, okay? The fifth sign of this is a need to rest, isolate, ground. But it's a time where you just feel like turning inward and just being to yourself. And this is a really important phase because you do need this time to integrate and recalibrate and become whole again. The integration, it takes time for these pieces. Think about placing these pieces of your soul back into you, and they have to settle, and they have to settle in, settle back into the mold, and they will, and they do, with patience and gentleness. All right. So the sixth sign that your soul may be coming back together after fragmentation is feeling more sensitive to noise, to people, to energy, to everything. Oh, wow. This one, I'm telling you, this one really gets your attention because you feel like an exposed nerve. Oh, and when you feel this way, y'all have heard me say this before, you can feel crazy. You can feel crazy. I had a day like this yesterday. You can feel nuts because everything is so amplified, and you're like, I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to do. For me, many times it requires extra rest, lots of gentleness, lots of compassion for myself, and just allowing the process, to unfold, but being very, very gentle with myself. So the 7th sign here, that your soul is coming back together, that it is retrieving the parts that fragmented off. The 7th sign, moments of deep peace that can come out of nowhere. Now, these are random moments. I mean, you may have all this chaos going on. You've got these ups and downs in the emotions. You're integrating all this stuff. You're sensitive. You got all this stuff. And then out of nowhere, you feel this sense of peace. And you're like, let me hold on to this. Let me hang on to this for a moment, please. It's the soul whispering to you, I'm home. I'm here. So it's your body getting used to the peace that you are going to feel more of as everything comes together. You're going to feel more of this as everything comes back together. The safety, you're going to feel completeness. You're going to feel so many aspects of yourself coming back home. And this soul retrieval is no joke, guys. It's just a real thing. And many people don't ever get to the point in their life as far as personal healing goes, working on themselves, trying to get that vibration up. They don't ever get to the point where those pieces can come back home. And you want yourself to be complete and whole, because that's where the real joy, the real happiness is, when you feel complete. Okay? It's so, so important for your happiness, for you to thrive, for you to live your best life. That's why I wanted to mention soul retrieval today. And again, I had a really tough day yesterday, and it's up and down. And I told myself today, I said, I need to talk to my people, my beloved friends, about this concept so that they know. They may be going through this too and think they're about to lose their mind here. So that's kind of what prompted this video today. But it's a real concept. It's real. And you will get through it, and you will come back together. And just knowing that you are held, that you are supported, that you are loved by the Most High will help you navigate this, will help you to get through it.